Hi everyone, what is good? So we're back with some My Hero Academia Season 5, Episode 111/23. And in last week's episode, we got major glow-ups for twice, okay? He was able to multiply it, like, so many times. Really, like, countless times more. Everyone was glowing up, yo. He has kind of gotten over his psychological problem, which is... I'm, like, happy for him, but at the same time, it's like, you're, like, low-key my enemy. Like, low-key. Like, if we actually aren't in my villain academia... you can become a problem now. I'll see if I'm too happy about it in the future. But honestly, there's something about him also when he's a villain. Him being a villain has a lot to do with how his life went and things like that. However, I definitely feel like the way they portrayed him in last week's episode, it was more like, you know what? I'm not really doing this for the sake of villainy, vengeance and all that. I'm doing it more for these people who have become my new family. Does that make sense? Honestly, that's you know, when he was like, I forgot what they were saying, but like, you're supposed to be a villain, not a hero. I think the guy with the hat and the mask said that. It's like, he was all like, you know, for friends. You know, which is more of like a hero type of mentality and stuff like that. But you could see that his people around him, you know, Toga, they're actually dear to him, and that's how he kind of is in this League of Villains. It's more like this is his family. I feel more so than maybe his own personal mission with vengeance and how, you know, his life was. What am I saying? I was so bad this morning. But anywho, so yeah, I really enjoyed that. And at the end of the episode, okay, we have the two heads going head to head. So yeah, that's pretty much where we cut off. So let's get into it and let's see how this wraps up. I don't know if it'll wrap up this episode, but let's just see. Oh yes, Tenko Shimura. I kind of forgot about that. I think it did say we were gonna kind of get more into Shimura. I'm sure Dabby knows a good plastic surgeon. Okay. Dang. Okay. Insights. That's pretty cool. Really your own little army. If they follow you, you could just boost everybody. Like, you don't know me. Like, okay, I don't care what you think. You don't know me, bro. Wait, what? No, no. Let's go back to this girl, bro. Ch I swear, no. She was just spinning in there, okay? All elegant. She's like, I am that bitch. And then she went, ooh, that's brutal. Man, don't let that get to your head. Like, who is this dude? What is he saying? I don't care. I actually kind of hate myself. I kind of hate myself a little bit. I really do. Like, it's beyond my control at this point. Like, it just... Too bad, Larry. You're gonna think of it. Just... Gosh. Oh, that's how you be looking. His head don't grow. Oh, your shoes, my dear. Oh, he got him, got him. Can't he, like, activate it right now? Predestined. Stress. He stores up his stress and changes it into power. Oh my gosh, so does he have to like deliberately put himself in stressful situations on the regular so that he's always ready and strong to fight off bitches? I'm just wondering because it's like, imagine you can go about a plan much easier, but he's like, no, we have to make this more complicated so it's stressful for me, y'all. Like, is that how it... Wow. Yo. No. Hey, oh my god. Why isn't it working now? Can't he just activate it? Am I tripping? Or is he like holding him by like the wrist? This is one of the most disturbing things ever. You know, it never occurred to me if those hands get damaged. Ooh! Oh, I see the fingertips are not touching. He's just wilding right now. He doesn't even look conscious. Burden. Oh my god, what happens if all his hands get screwed over? What's with this Attack on Titan soundtrack right now? Can you even pick up your phone? It's heading your way! We got Makia pulling up to the scene. Oh, he's kind of big now too, so maybe he'll be able to take on Makia for like 2 seconds. Oh my god, I love how he said, what is this Attack on Titan soundtrack that we got like Makia pulling through literally like a Titan, bro, I swear. I felt that whole scene gave me AOT vibes for some reason. It's coming your way, and dude's like, whoa. He looks so sad. He just looks so down in the dumps. I find it so funny how he goes. Look at his face. Like, he goes crazy for a moment. Like, pure, like, crazy. Like, his eyes. I don't know what's going on. He looks like he's really off it. And then he comes back all calm and shit as if that did not just happen. Like, look at him. He's all calm again. Oh my gosh, his eyes. That's his dad? So cute. This makes me so sad. Homeboy just has a quirk. He didn't even know about it. Just pulls up and he ends up killing everyone. That's why I wanted to hear it from you guys. Just one word. At least it didn't look like he whooped him. Not saying it's nothing is okay. I'm just saying at least like. I'm big mad right now. Oh my god. No. Oh my god, such a precious boy, bro. I'm so bothered. Oh my god. I'm just mad. I'm so annoyed. And his older sister seems like really cool and they would have just gotten along and just... It's not his fault though, like... Anyways. Did it just activate? That's so not fair, a quirk like that. It just comes up and you won't know until you kill something, until you destroy something. I mean, it started with the ball, but he doesn't know yet what just happened. So he's still gonna touch his dog, he's still gonna touch other things until he realizes, holy cow, like, that's so not fair, bro. He didn't even know it was there. Oh my god. I know she's a kid, but oh my god. I hate that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Savage who abandoned. Is it because she was a hero? So like she abandoned him because she was busy being a hero? See, let me tell you something. I have some personal experience with what I'm looking at right now. And because of that, if I were to be a mother in the future, whatever's going on right here, you know, my man's is holding my kid like that, and I'm not okay with whatever the heck he's about to do to my kid, he's not gonna do it to my kid. You understand? Like, if I'm not okay with what my husband or my partner is going to do to, yes, our shared kid, if I am not okay with any type of physical brutality or anything of sorts, I will not let it happen. I will not let it happen. Whatever she's doing inside the house right now, yelling, stop, stop. If he wanted to stop, he wouldn't be there in the first place. Okay, so you gotta make him stop. You understand? Just saying. This is something. Like, this irritates me a lot. It's like, that kid needs you right now. He cannot fight this grown man, okay? Come on now. Come on now. She's just like in the house screaming. Like, what is that? Because I believe in communication. The kid went in your study, did like, bro, like, what happened? Like, you're the one that's just butthurt right now. I do have mixed feelings about this kind of thing. It's like, yeah, but like, your duty once you give birth to a kid is to raise them. It's part of your duty at that point too. So I have mixed feelings with that whole thing. Now he. Ah, yeah. Oh my god. Oh. Ow! Oh my god. Bro. Oh, no, no, no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. He didn't, like, he really had no idea it was him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah, okay. Whoa. And it was low-key raging out. Vengefully. That's what I'm talking about. Like, this is so bad. Like they always did damage control afterwards as if that actually changed anything. And then they always appeared like the good ones in his eyes. But it's like, in truth, y'all just stood by, though. You know, if y'all were not okay with something, y'all just let him do it, though. And then y'all tried to be nice after. Like, it's just... Damn. Oh, he didn't deserve that. But she still managed to... Because she loved her son, she did. But she was like... She didn't, you know? Oh my god. That was crazy, that scene. That scene was crazy. I'm not doubting how much she loved her son. Like, she obviously loved him. Like, but like, it's just this weird... Wow. That's crazy. Oh my god. That is so... I didn't itch anymore. Oh my god, that was so brutal. That was actually so brutal. You know what I want to know? I want to understand the itch again. I'm not sure if this is something that's been explained before. I want to understand the itch. He said the itching stopped once he destroyed everything. Is it is it almost a way of saying maybe he's actually, I mean, his quirk is literally destruction. Is it a way of saying he was actually built, like, in a way he was built, like, similarly to, oh my god, yeah, that's it. That has to be it. Similarly to what, Toga went through. She has a natural born urge to see blood, to want blood, to want to drink blood, all that stuff that is obviously typically problematic because blood belongs in an organism, and in order to get that blood, you need to physically harm another being, another living thing. And so typically that's just horrible. That's just seen badly, which I guess would typically be more of a villain trait unless you became a hero and then donations. Donations. Like your whole hero crew donated their blood to you. Like, then of course that could be controlled. But typically, in a natural sense, it's more of a villain-like trait where you harm somebody for personal gain. That was Toga's quirk. And, Tenko's is the exact same. Like, his quirk, it seems like he just itches to get that destruction out of him. It's like, there's a build-up, and it's like, dude, you need to destroy something. You need to destroy something. And I don't know if just destroying, objects would be enough, but destruction is still destruction. It's still super dangerous. It can pile up and then blow over, and just, so it's like, the way he was scratching himself all the time was like literally a physical reaction to him not destroying anything until he finally did, and it relieved him. That's so bad. Like, that kind of quirk is also very, socially problematic. It's extremely problematic. Just like, Toga blew over and ended up hurting a classmate. Him, if he doesn't get the right amount of satisfaction and destruction or whatever, it just won't appease, and it'll just build up and it'll just pop one day. And so I want to know, like, is that it? That's what it was? His whole need to scratch was this built up urge to destroy something? Do emotions play a role? Like, does he need to severely, like, does the urge to destroy come from a trigger? Like, him growing up in a family where he, was slowly feeling how should I say, smothered and controlled and treated unfairly. Is that what slowly kind of piles up his urge to destroy? Like, let's say his whole life is great, like his family was supportive of him being a hero, like everything was lovely, da-da-da-da-da. Would that urge still build up? Would it still build up? The whole scratching thing, would that still happen? Or is it because of, complications, things that go not his way, things like that just kind of pile up and make him eventually, start itching and wanting to destroy. So I want to know more about, like, that part of his quirk. I don't know if they'll really give it to us in such detail, but that's how I'm able to see that so far. His story is so sad. It's really sad. It's obviously for the death of the family. I'm not gonna blame anyone because that's a very, like, extreme situation. Like, who would have thought Homeboy would just end up having 5 fingers that could straight up destroy? Like, that was very unprecedented. So it's, like, hard to really blame anything in regards to such a quirk developing. But of course, there's countless things I could talk about in the household and stuff like that. Like I've said, I've kind of seen something like this growing up. I think I've mentioned before, like, I kind of grew up in a dysfunctional household, to be very, very honest. And I've kind of seen this whole thing of, like, not really standing up enough for certain things. And just, it's clear that both parents were not standing on equal footing, which I don't believe in, So that's what was happening here. Everyone just kind of stood by. He was the father with the money, with the control over the house. I mean, I can understand a level of respect for that person, for that father that, built this from the ground up and, like, appreciate. I can understand that. But, it doesn't make things okay automatically. Like, what's in your bank account, who you became today, doesn't make things that are just not okay. And if I'm not okay with how you are treating and raising my son, if I'm like, yo, he can decide to be a hero and stuff like that, if that's his wish, if that's his dream, and it doesn't seem like the mom herself has any negative towards it, the father just has a personal grudge against this thing. So it's like, yo, it's not just gonna go your way just because of how you feel or because of how this. Like, no, we gonna talk about it. if anything, like, there's just more that goes into it than just letting one person parent a kid. It's just not how it works. And this could be a huge problem in many relationships. They'll end up being divorced and all that nonsense. Sometimes that might actually be better for the kid. I'm telling you, you can't stay together for the kids. If y'all are a chaotic mess of disagreement, of just mess, you cannot stay together for the kid. Okay. So I really feel like, damn, his parents really just failed him. You know, it's not the fault of his quirk awakening, you know? As I've said, if it has to do with feelings and stuff, that stuff piled up. So his parents, his family failed him. His sister did a very kid-like thing to be like, oh, he wanted to see it, da-da-da-da. So I'm not like the biggest mad at the sister, like she was a child. And I feel like that's something that happens. But obviously that just adds on too, you know? And they definitely needed to teach the daughter also that it's like, yo, you can't just throw things on to your brother just because he's the one always getting yelled at. So you think, oh, he could just get in trouble again this time. Ew. Anyways, he was very precious. He's such a good kid. He was just passionate about something and he seemed very nice. Like, this kid did not deserve any of it. He did not deserve any of it at all. And like I said, I don't really know how his quirk really works from the ground up. So I don't know if when his quirk awoke, if he would end up, you know, still maybe killing the dog or something like that. But I don't think it would have transcended much more than that because people would have been like, yo, okay, stay there, honey. You know, let me throw like a flower at him or something. I'm watching The Duke of Death and His Maid and it's like the same thing. Like literally I would throw a flower at him. Can you touch that, honey? Can you touch that real quick? Like, and then if it dies, I would just be like, oh my God. Okay. Honey, you need to stay right there for now. Okay, we have to figure this out. Yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? Just anyways, I'm talking for a lot right now. I'm ranting because I'm so upset. Like, he was so precious. His family, you know, could have been decent. Like, I just feel like this was just so uncalled for, you know? Another thing to take into account, though, is I wonder if, you know, how he was treated. I mean, yeah, I wonder if how he was treated is also taken more negatively because of his quirk. Like, let's say it just piles up in a more, you know, distressful way because of his quirk, how his quirk absorbs that kind of energy. I don't know. I'm just thinking here, you know, so his quirk in itself could play a huge role in how things have played out. But like, anyways, y'all, I'll end the video here, guys. I talked for a long time. I want you guys to leave your thoughts, how you guys feel down below. No spoilers, please. And I'll see y'all again in my next video. So thank you and bye.